Alright, it's time for one right here on Galaxy Television, and of course, my name is Uche Onyekuruje. The way we take it, we like to take you across the fashion industry, celebrating Nigerian fashion icons. I mean, ranging from makeup artists to clothiers to cobblers to jewelers, makeup artists, body artists. I mean, name them. This is where you get to see them, and these people are notable by works. And of course, today is no exception. But before I go further, let's take a break. When we return, I will then be shedding light on what's up for today.
Look at me now. Oh. Look at me now. Oh. Look at me now. Yeah. I'm fresher than.
Welcome back. It's Style 411, a place where we give you the nitty-gritty about fashion. Okay, for those of you who might just be tuning in, we'll go through the K-Pet, style gossip, times and trends, and of course, in between we do Fashion Icon Weekly. All these you get to see. Just sit back, relax, grab a glass of juice. Let's go on this roller coaster ride. But then, let's go see what's up on the carpet. And when we return, I'll be telling you who my guest is for today.
What's it bad now? What's the elevate? Ori mi kole abane. I'm bad belly want to suffocate. With the bad doing the jollificate. All I told be I'm a party with you. Oh, I told be I'm a party with you. What the told be I'm a party with you. Party with you. I'm a party with you. What's it bad now? What's it bad now? What's it bad now? What's it bad? Got the bigger man, yeah. Baby, yo, I ripped the bitch to telephone, yeah. Over popcorn in the bullet van, yeah. I be bad, yeah, if you're not the fan, yeah. I see I got your shoes, go to see shoes, yeah. Wanna go bad and I go wish you, yeah. Bad job, so I want to fish you, yeah. But then that bit to boss, make I miss you, yeah. Busy in the morning, move that DJ, yeah. Move that freaking one, move that replay, yeah. I like the way you shake that, yeah. Gotta bump it, yeah. Put it on me, I'm a malasso, yeah. Go my apology, darling, motion, yeah. I just wanna call you, I hold you, yeah. Oh, the love, better talk for the ocean. What's it bad now, what's the elevate? Ori mi kole abane. I'm bad belly, want to suffocate. With the bad doing the jollificate. All I told be I'm a party with you. Oh, I told be I'm a party with you. What the told be I'm a party with you. Yeah, party with you. Yeah, I'm a party with you. Yeah, what's it bad now? Yeah, what's it bad now? Yeah, what's it bad now? Yeah, what's it bad? Yeah, no, fit. Yeah, no, fit. Yeah, no, fit. Yeah, what's it bad now? What's the elevate? And it's soon, pepper soup. Yeah. Jacka Jado, I'm feeling my bedroom, yeah. Oh, you both time with tapioca, yeah. I got time break dance to the conga, yeah. Nobody tell it drain me the energy, yeah. Me around, she be turn a big energy, yeah. If you believe me, look, I have a living too, yeah. If you believe in, I'ma have a living too, yeah. While I waste time, me, I should cocoa, yeah. And me right shit, I want to cocoa, yeah. It's all okay, I should be okay, yeah. But it's okay, yeah. Only keep okay, yeah. Oh, the brain love me, shame, I okay, yeah. Oti Georgia, oti wake, shape out down in any money tabico. What's it bad now? What's the elevate? Ori mi kole abane. I'm bad belly, want to suffocate.
Welcome back. Yes, it's Style 411. Yeah, I tell people I am no fashion police, but then if you must walk the red carpet, make sure you get it right. I mean, why do people always go? Okay, it's not for me to say. Like I said, I'm not a fashion police. You be the judge of what you saw. But Nigerians do have a way of nailing it. All right, so here's our fashion icon for this week. Okay, she is from Olu in Imo State. And the funny thing is, she studied materials engineering in Futo. Well, she's Victoria Shego. But the thing is, what is this lady into? Well, don't be deceived, she's not into clothing, but she's into something that women like to wear a lot, more like a fashion let's say a compliment or an accessory that make people, they just compliment women's outfit. Okay, let's take a break. When we return, you get to meet Victoria Ashiegbo. Welcome back. It's time to meet a fashion icon weekly, and that's the person of Victoria Ashiegbo. It's good to see you.
Thanks for inviting me.
Okay, I didn't want to mention your label's name. Okay, so let's talk about the outfit you represent, because I know you're also into millinery.
Yes.
Okay, what's the name of the millinery outfit you have?
The name of my outfit is Toriflow Designs.
Toriflow.
Yes.
Okay.
And we're not into only millinery.
Okay.
We make clothes and jewelry as well.
I see.
Yes. So, but I focus on millinery because I find that that's where I'm more expressive.
Are you sure it's not the Igbo thing of ego dimpa? This is what is making money now.
No,
So
no,
Okay.
no. It's just the passion and the drive to create. I have very busy hands, so and they're very creative too, if I must say so myself. So you find that most of the time I'm working, I'm always thinking of what to do with wires, with my ciname, with my crinoline. So that's why I love my millinery.
is it not time demanding?
Not really. It's not as demanding as making clothes and
Really?
making jewelry. No, I can make a hat in the space of 2-3 days, but if I want to make a detailed outfit, it will take me about 5-7 days.
Okay, so when you say you're going to make a hat within 2 and 3 days, are they affordable? Are they something people can pick up? I don't have to break the bank to...
No, very affordable
Okay.
and very, very good quality as well.
Let's talk about the inspiration. How do you derive inspiration to do the kind of designs you do?
Well, I derive my inspiration from the English style.
I see.
I'm very English. If you see my page, you don't see all this, I don't know, like Nigerians, we are very loud. You want to enter into a hall and be recognized and be noticed. But I'm very classy, kind of stylish, millinery.
Okay, so when we talk millinery now, I know that not all Nigerians, or not most Nigerians, embrace it. Especially Nigerians who are quite cultural in their way. Would you say that millinery is there yet? I mean, as comparing it to Gele and Turban?
Well, Gele and Turban is also a part of millinery.
Okay.
But in the aspect of the hats and the fascinators, I will not say we are there yet.
Okay.
We are still a very long way off, because when a woman sees a hat on another lady, she admires it. But when it comes down to how do I get this, and then you tell the person this is what it entails, this is the price, and this is how long it takes, this is what it entails, they are very reluctant to go with it. They say it's too expensive, I can't afford it, why don't I just go tie my turban? So we are not there yet in accepting the fact that millinery is here to stay, but Nigerians should come to terms with the whole concept.
Okay, we're going to take a break now, but when we return, I'd like you to talk about how cost effective it is, and of course, when it comes to fashion statement, how lasting this can be. All right, it's time to do the star gossip, and you know the way we do it. Let's go do a bit of gossip, and when we return, we'll still be talking with Victoria.
Textured hair is a term used to refer to natural texture of black African hair that has not been altered by hot combs, flat irons or chemicals through perming, relaxing and straightening. Hair that is exclusively kept in its natural state is often called natural. It should not be confused with natural hair, as people of all color and ethnic backgrounds can have natural hair. Not surprisingly, naturality or natural and Afro-textured hair both sound outdated and gimmicky, because these terms were bestowed at a time when very curly hair and dark skin were seen as non-normative. For several reasons, possibly including its relatively flat cross-section. This hair type conveys a dry or matte appearance. Its unique shape makes it very prone to breakage when combed or brushed. Its unique density also makes it very versatile and unlike any other hair texture.
Welcome back. It's the Style 411, your number one fashion program right here on Galaxy Television. And of course, we have Victoria in the building. All right, Victoria, I like the fact that millinery is something people are yet to accept in Nigeria. But I want us to also look at it from this angle. I mean, people like to make fashion statements. And when they make fashion statements, they also want something they can save. I don't know if you understand my point. Now, if I get a particular hairpiece today, maybe a particular hair fascinator, it's not like turban or gele that I can easily retire, there is no reuse. Do you think millinery falls into that category?
Yes, because there are some hats that I made for some clients about 5-6 years ago, and they still have those hats in very good condition.
And you're saying that they can still pass for a fashion statement?
Very well.
They're not archaic in looks and... Okay.
In no way at all.
Okay.
And for some who like new things, they actually come for remodeling. So it's possible to remodel an old hat.
Coming to that, you know, Nigerians are more acquainted with the American lifestyle when it comes to fashion and statement. Well, millinery seems to be the British descent thing.
Well, in a way, yes. It's a British descent thing. Because it's the old British people who used to wear the hat and even the turbans that we've come to adopt now. It's just the gele that I would say is an African thing.
Okay.
So it's really an English thing, but we have this borrowed culture. It's only now that we're starting to accept our heritage, African heritage. We start wearing Ankara and all whatnot.
I see.
So,
okay. So when we talk millinery, we say Nigerians are gradually accepting it, and it's something that's come to stay.
yes.
All right. Okay. I spoke to a colleague of yours last week, and she kept on saying something about millineries, millennials coming together. What exactly are you guys looking at?
We're looking at forming a bond between millennials. Like you have the fashion industry, you have tailors, and they have their own fashion show. They have people they can refer to, like they have a body they can actually refer to, say if they have issues, they need to learn new things, they have referrals. The millennials want to come together to have a thing of their own. Say this is just for millennials. Like if I have to ask any question, I know who I can turn to. I don't have to go public and make a fool out of myself, you know. So that's the essence of having this Millenaries Network NG.
Oh, I see.
It's a thing for millennials and by millennials.
I see. What by millennials?
Millennials are people who deal with headwear, hairstyling, and everything about the head.
Okay.
So it's just a network of people who deal with such things. Okay.
We'll go take a break and go see what's up on Times and Trends. And when we return, we'll be wrapping up with Victoria, so go nowhere.
Beads is an essential part of indigenous accessory, especially for traditional purposes. But then, let's get to know what it is, huh? A bead is a small decorative object that is formed in a variety of shapes and sizes of a material such as glass, plastic or wood, and that is pierced for threading or stringing and range in size from under 1 millimeter to over 1 centimeter in diameter. A pair of beads made from Nassarius sea snail shells approximately 100,000 years old are thought to be the earliest known examples of jewelry. How about the art of beads, you may want to ask? Beadwork is the art of craft of making things with beads. It can be woven together with specialized thread, strung onto thread or soft, flexible wire or adhered to a surface, e.g. fabric or clay. Beads may may be divided into several types of overlapping categories based on different criteria, such as the materials from which they are made, the process used in their manufacturing, the place or period of origin, the patterns on their surface, or their general shape. In some cases, such as Malfiori and Cloisonné beads, multiple categories may overlap in an interdependent fashion. However, the African trade beads or slave beads as it was called may be antique beads that were manufactured in Europe and used for trade during the colonial period, such as chevron beads, or they may have been made in West Africa by and for Africans such as Mauritanian kifa beads, Ghanaian and Nigerian powder glass beads or African-made brass beads. Meanwhile, the vintage beads in the collectibles and antique market refer to items that are at least 25 or more years old. Vintage beads are available in materials that include lucite, plastic, crystal, metal and glass. The vintage beads are one of the most used beads in today's fashion world.
Look at me now, oh. Look at me now, oh. Look at me now, yeah. I'm fresher than.
Welcome back. I like the sound of look at me now. Look at me now. I mean, that's what Star 401 is all about. We look at you from head to toe and, of course, pass our judgment. But hey, in fashion world, make sure you're comfortable in your skin. All right, enough of the millinery and the milliners and the hat laters and the rest. Let's talk about your clothing now. Okay, so you say you're into clothing as well, and I'm wondering how you can, if I walk into your office and say, I want you to clothe me from head to toe, how long do I have to wait to get my deliveries?
Eric tops. Eric
Really?
tops.
Okay.
Yes. Head to toe, fascinator or gele, and your dress. You know, the idea behind Toriflow Designs about 9 years ago was to have a head to toe outfit.
Okay.
Same fabric, or not even if it's not the same fabric, the same finishing, but very good quality. And we still hope to achieve that
Okay.
in the near future.
Okay, so what are your plans for the end of the year? Are we expecting anything new from your outfit?
Bags and footwear.
That's going to be the new introduction.
Yes.
Okay, I do say you're an Igbo girl where we understand that they go dimpa, we just do whole business. I mean, general merchandise. I can understand you want to grab everything. You're doing hattonators, your clothing, you're doing shoes.
That's not the idea.
Okay.
You know, Celine Dion. Christian Dior, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, Christian Dior.
Christian Dior, they have the whole package. They even have perfumes and makeup. So it's not as if I want to grab everything. That's my dream.
That is your model, right? That's your
Yes.
role model.
Yes.
I see. Okay, but it's still good. It's still that Igbo thing. As long as it's bringing money and it's legit, there's nothing bad about it.
Nothing bad about
Okay, don't mind me. All right, so let's talk about challenges. Now, what are challenges peculiar to you? Maybe as a designer. Let's start as a designer before we go into it.
As a designer, it's finding the right clients, finding the right market, because virtually everyone is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And because you have a peculiar way of producing, you have these challenges of how to get it out, how to get it across. So that's just what we are working on. So what we're talking about is exposure, getting the right exposure, the right clientele. We'll get there.
How about as a milliner? What are the challenges you face?
As a milliner, it's also the same thing.
Do you have fabric challenges?
Not at all.
Really?
It's very much available in Nigeria.
So if we want to have a uniformed outfit now, are you saying that the fabrics are you can readily get fabrics for it?
Yes.
And then when there's an order, a future order, are you sure you can get
Very
fabrics both as a designer and as a milliner?
Yes.
Oh, I see. That's good.
Even down to leather, everything is in Nigeria.
Oh, I see.
Everything is in Nigeria.
Okay, so for the benefit of those who might be at home that want to learn one or two things, what will be your word of advice to them?
Don't stop. Despite all the challenges you might face, never give up and always look forward to tomorrow.
I see. I like her keeping it short and simple. But before then, let's have your social media handle as well.
My social media handle On Instagram is Toriflow Designs. On Facebook, you can catch me at Victoria Asegu and also Toriflow Designs as well.
If you said Toriflow, can you spell?
That's spelled Toriflo Designs. DESIGNS.
That's good. That's on IG and of course as well as on Twitter, right?
I'm not on Twitter.
You're not on Twitter. Okay.
I can't.
Hands are too busy for Twitter.
I can't keep up.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. It's been good having
Thank you so much
on
for
the
having
show.
me.
We do hope we'll have you again.
Thank you so much.
All right, that was Victoria Asegu, who's been telling us what's up within the fashion industry and the thing that she's all encompassing. We're going to have her again. I'm sure she's a bit camera shy, but hey, the next time I'm going to be having her, she's going to do the talking while I just do the listening. And of course, to you out there who sat back to watch this, we want to say a very big thanks. We'll do this same time again next week. Remember, the life you have is a debt you owe God. Live right. Tomorrow isn't promised except God wills it. I'm Uche Nyekunje. Bye for now.